Y'all think the CB shop open today?
Huh?
You think the CB shop open today?
Might be.
What do you think, Lady Love?
You said the CB shop or the PB?
CB.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see if we can reach the CB shop.
Oh, look how the water has risen.
How about the CB shop? How about that Channel 5 CB shop?
Oh, you talking about the way station?
Stand by, Lady Love. How about that Channel 5 CB shop? Channel 5 CB shop. How about the truck wash? Truck wash. Channel 2-3. You open?
Yeah, Roger, Paul, we open there. Go out to find them. Back here on Pedro Road. Come on.
What you charge to wash this old truck?
We have pressure the motor, the firewall, go up the top, got the stack, pressure wash the frame inside and out, and a free undercarriage wash, if you like. Back here on Pedro Road, Roger. Ain't on down. Just go right on past the garden shack. We're on the right-hand side. White.
Hey, truck washer, is that CB shop open today?
Right in the base, that's all.
10-4, what's that exit number for the truck wash?
Exit 455 to 80 up 40. You making a good trip, drive.
All right, I appreciate it. I appreciated that truck wash. How does old radio getting out on your end?
Oh, you making a nice trip, drive. A nice little trip, that's all.
All right there, truck wash. They call me Caliente on the car door. I'm back out. Yeah, go ahead, Humdinger.
Hey,
Huh?
you got to pray for that.
Tell you, man. Yeah, that old car door sound pretty good, don't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
Car door sound pretty good.
Yeah, he said it did. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I told you I got a rolling production studio out here on this Gold Wing. Brother Cowboy,
Talk to me.
you are on live with Caliente out on the Gold Wing with Lady Love and Humdinger.
Well, yeah.
How you doing, Lady Love and Brother Humdinger? What's up, Cowboy?
Yeah, all is well, Cowboy.
Man, Brother Cowboy's all sad, man, because we want to get out on the Gold Wing, and the weather, man, here has got it dark and cold, and it's just ugly, man.
It's ugly.
Will you tell Jason in a little bit I said hi?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. How does old car door sound on your end?
Man, clear. It sounds like you guys are like here in the other side of the room. Sounds good, man.
All right there, man. We had to get out, Brother Cowboy. Pothole there, Humdinger.
Okay, I got it.
And all this lockdown stuff, I've learned something.
Uh-huh.
I have learned that I actually do love this woman up in here because we ain't fighting or nothing. We just loving on each other, man. Hey, I say that if you're going to be locked up and locked down with somebody, you want to be locked down with somebody you love.
Yeah.
If you can't be locked down with the one you want, then be locked down with the one you with.
That's right. So this has got me good. I'm all happy because I'm thinking, okay, man, they say a lot of people fighting and stuff. They locked in. They're getting tired of each other. But Sister Cowgirl, she all right, man. She all right. I'm loving on this.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, I know that's right.
She keeps me laughing, and
and she loved me and everything. I'm good. I'm all good.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. So we just trying to.
Now I don't know what's gonna happen. Now I'm talking about this time. I don't know what's gonna happen in a few more weeks if we're still out there. I don't know if she's gonna get frustrated or what. But right now I'm all good.
Hey,
That's right.
as of now, everything 100, right?
Yeah, it is 100, brother.
All right.
Well,
She gets to do what she's doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. So we all good.
Yeah. Well, they haven't a lot of men lay the love down yet, but
That's right. We
doing
the love down.
Yeah, but we still enjoying ourselves though. We having a ball,
That's right.
man.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah,
I told her today. I said we may not be able to get out on the Gold Wing and ride today, but we can go out there in that garage and we can put stuff on the Gold Wing.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, I was watching a Chris Caliente video, and in the video, it showed me how I could listen to my music and have it Bluetooth through my bike. So I am going to go out there and give it a Chris Caliente Brother Cowboy try and see if I can hook up what I saw Chris hooking up on his bike to mine and Sister Cowgirl. Well, I wish we had the weather y'all had, man. We're like it looks dark. I mean, it's dark and it's cold, and it's not a good day to ride.
Well, here we there's an overcast, but as far as temperature wise, it feels pretty good. It's probably in the high 60s or low 70s, and
so we're about 20 degrees lower than that. We're at 43 degrees. It's overcast to the point where it looks like it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
Oh man!
It's starting to get dark, and we're
man.
supposed to get rain here. It's misting now, and then going into 3 o'clock, it's supposed to, I guess, stop by then. But they said from 12 until 3, we're going to be getting rain.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's wet out here now.
Chris, you want to stop and see what's going on here?
No.
It's like they changing clothes.
No. Look like he got a phone. He had a phone.
We went from a mist to a full-out rain.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a low percentage of rain. I mean, it might be, I think it's something like maybe 20% chance of rain, a little precipitation, But, hey, all is well, man. I mean, it feels pretty good out here. The wind is not high, so it's just all.
How many miles you got on that bike?
I got 144,219 miles.
Well, let me tell you what I just experienced, and thanks to Chris, I saved a lot of money. My bike's got 140,000 miles on it.
Okay.
And it came with, I guess, everything's original that's on it.
Yeah.
Well, just here last week, I experienced, I was going down the road, and the bike started sputtering and cutting off, and it turned out, I thought it was my battery.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't. It turned out that the alternator went out on it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I'm just saying it because you're getting close to that same deal.
Yeah.
That be prepared for that kind of stuff, the alternator, because, after so long, things wear down, Well, I replaced the alternator, got it in, and it's running like a top.
Oh, good.
So
good.
What you should know, I was afraid because I thought most alternators about $400 to $500 for those bikes.
Yeah.
Well, Chris had pulled up something and showed me another company that had our same alternator for $103.
Oh, man.
So I purchased that alternator, got it in, and, man, what it has taught me that when I get, those miles right there, we get close to that, to just pass it on to other wingers that, hey, man, around that time, this is what could possibly happen.
Okay.
And you can get that alternator for cheaper, $300 less.
Right.
Man.
Chris told me about this company called DB Electric. So you might want to look at that and have what you want on hand for spare in case it happens, because that's something you're not going to just pick up out on the road.
Yeah. Hey, man, well, that's a great deal. I appreciate that info. I mean, that's a great deal there. You know, because...
Yeah, I thank him for telling me about that, because that saved me a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, like I said...
What I decided to do, I'm going to keep the old one and have it refurbed and have it as a spare.
There you go.
And the one that I just bought from that company, it was so cheap, I'm going to buy another one and have it as a spare. So when Sue and I are out on a trip, if that should happen, that same alternator fits her bike too, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And now that's a great deal there. That's a great deal. Like I said, like I said, 144,000 miles. You know, with nothing major, I think that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, in an automobile or a motorcycle, especially a motorcycle. You know.
Right. So that's why I say, be prepared. You know, from my experience, this is what happened to me.
Yeah.
And it lasted that long, evidently.
Yeah.
So, you know, take this opportunity from me and get ahead of the game. Don't get stuck out there. I was fortunate that when it cut out on me that I was only a couple of exits down from my home. You know? But you don't want to be way out there on the road somewhere.
Right.
And then you're kaput. You know, because you can't just buy these alternators for these motorcycles at any place, you know. You have to wait for that.
And then again, these shops has a tendency of ripping you off. I mean, they know if they know you're stranded and everything.
Especially out on the road. They know travelers.
Really stick it to you then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, just like that time the gang was coming from Memphis to Texas and we ran out of gas, you know?
Yeah.
So you gotta learn from things that happen.
That's right.
And prepare.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So just like I told Sue, I said, you know, we got these trailers. Why not? It's a small little box. You can just put it in there and take it along with you as a spare.
That's right. Absolutely. I totally agree. Yeah, man. Because, like I said, hey, as long as the Lord lets me have my health and strength, man, I plan to ride always.
Oh,
there you go, brother. There you go.
Buddy, I plan to ride.
So, as Brother Chris say, iron sharpens iron. This is the iron I'm passing on to you, brother. Alternator. Grab one and have it on stop, you know.
Yeah.
I know that's...
It fits your bike, so why not have the parts for your bike?
That's right. Because sooner or later you're going to need it.
That's right.
As long as you ride it. See, things like that, batteries, rubber, all those things are going to give out.
Yeah.
So it's good to have your own stock room for everything that belongs to your bike. Any opportunity you get to buy something that has something to do with the operation of that vehicle that you ride, buy it. Put it up on the wall on your pegboard and have it ready.
That's right.
Because I'll tell you another thing. I was going down the road, and you know that little shiny little piece of plastic that we got where we put our key in that surrounds the key?
Yeah.
That little shiny piece, or some of them are plastic and whatever, that little molding. That sucker flew off going down the road. I'm like, oh, man, what was... But it looked... now your bike looks ugly because the key's sitting there and you're looking all down between the panels and stuff. But thankfully, I had bought two of those things. When I bought the first one, I had a chrome one, so I bought two chromes.
Yeah.
And all I had to do was get home, go to my gold wing room, pull it off the rack there, and put the new one on.
See that?
So I ain't got to wait. I don't have to wait for a new one to come.
That's right. Yeah, that's the thing to do. You know, I kind of call it. It's not really preventive measures, but at least you're preparing yourself for the inevitable because things are going to happen. I mean, long as you ride, long as you use it, something's going to happen sooner or later.
Mm-hmm. I've had it happen.
Although I still believe these Gold Wings are the best motorcycles on the road. That's what I believe. But even
man.
things going to happen, though. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I just try to, any accessories that I like and that I buy for my bike, I buy two of them. because, you know, if something should happen, a speaker grill trim should fly off, you know, and I don't have to wait and look at my bike looking ugly for however long. If I can just get home